So I was just thinking about this instance in my life about 5 or 6 years ago, and it was when I drove up to my very last treatment center with my dad. And at this time, I was about 16. I think I had just turned 17 years old. And I just remember sitting in the passenger seat looking at my father. And at this point in my life, I had dragged him through a lot of my active addiction. I felt really, really guilty, really sad, really just defeated with everything that had just happened in my life. And I looked at my father, and he stared straight at the road, and we were in the car for about an hour. And he looked still. He wouldn't hold a conversation with me. He was very upset with me. He put his wall up, and my wall was up too. And I looked at him, and instead of starting an argument or being defensive or upset or yelling at him, I looked at him and I realized he has been there for me through my entire active addiction. And he was the one that was giving me help, even when I thought that I didn't want it. And I looked at my dad and I said, "Dad, I love you. Thank you for doing this for me." And I don't know what brought me to say that to him. I mean, I was still just filled with all these emotions that I felt like that I couldn't express, but I realized that when I started taking my wall down just a little bit and showing him how I felt, he looked at me and he started taking his wall down too. And he said, "Kristen, thank you for accepting the help after all these years. Thank you for being my daughter." And we didn't say a single word to each other after that, other than when we got to the treatment center and he handed me my luggage and, he said that I was making the right decision. But I live to tell all of you that even though receiving the help that's being given to us can be so difficult, when I did it, it changed my life forever. I'm still in sobriety. I'm still actively seeking help through therapy and through talking about it. But in that moment, when I made that choice and my father gave me all the love and support that I needed, even though I was so scared to ask for it, that's why I live to tell.